Hi Jazigreens, and welcome back to another video. Today is a very special and emotional video for me to be bringing to you. I am paying tribute to my cousin who died recently, and I have created a beautiful tablescape in his honor, and also I will be sharing with you some pictures at the end. But before we get started, if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Liz. And if you have not joined the Jazigreen family at the end of this video, please click on that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up, and give me a comment down below. And I want to welcome you as well. And to all my family members, thank you so much for tuning back in another time. And I want to thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you guys for your prayers. Those of you who have prayed for me and my family, I want to thank you so much. I love you all. And let's get started. A loving tribute to my cousin. On July 23rd, 2021, at 10:20 p.m., my cousin was pronounced deceased. He had been in the hospital for almost a month with a very, very, very bad traumatic head injury. My cousin and I were very close, closer than a brother. He was like a younger brother to me. The family affectionately called him Apache, and most of us called him Patchy for short. The last time I spoke to Patchy, he told me that he considers me a sister, not as a cousin. We were that close. Patchy lived a very difficult life with so many obstacles, so many challenges. He grew up with his two brothers, he being the oldest. Growing up was very difficult for Patchy. We had a chance to live together in our grandmother's big mansion, as I call it, because it was very big, and we all lived there together amongst all of us cousins and other family members. Patchy loved playing games. He loved playing with his brothers. He loved playing with his cousins. We would play house together. We played ball together. We would sit on the floor and with our legs open and just roll the ball to each other, because in my grandmother's house, we could not bounce or throw the ball. So we had to roll it, as she would say, roll it, don't throw it. We laughed, we cried, we talked for hours and hours upon hours until the early morning sometimes. We talked. We walked to school together. We protected one another. He was a very big protector of his brothers, as well as me, his cousin, and all of us family members. He loved his family so much. Patchy was very much a huge protector of everyone that he loved. He especially enjoyed spending quality times with family. Now, holidays were incredible. So much love, food, fun, and happiness. He once told me when our uncle and his family would come out to California to visit us, everything just seemed to be so happy. We both shared this moment, and we both agreed that, and we called our uncle Rocky. That's his name. Well, that's not his given name, but we all call him Rocky for short. But whenever Rocky and Ann and the family would come out, everybody just seemed to be happy. It just seemed like life just seemed to be so happy. Whatever problem that you might have been going through, it just seemed like it was all swept away when Rocky and Ann came out. And I kid you not, that was the absolute truth, it seemed. Patchy felt that way, and I felt the same way. It was just almost like we had the same mindset, the same thought pattern. As an adult, we both remained very close. We shared very personal, intimate secrets to one another. Secrets that no one else in the family knows to this day, and no one else would ever know. We would go to the movies as an adult, of course, eat breakfast. I remember this one story. I took Patchy out to IHOP. It was just he and I. Once we went to IHOP, we ate our breakfast. And then after we finished, I opened my mouth and said, I'm hungry again. I'm still hungry. I want some more food. And Patchy said, he started laughing, goes, me too. It was kind of a crazy moment there. We both laughed and we both felt the same thing. I should not have even said that because I don't need to be eating 2 breakfasts and he didn't need to eat it as well, but we did. We shared moments like that. We got nice and full, ate too much, but we enjoy each other's company. Patchy loved his family. The holidays, like I mentioned before, were especially great. I had a chance to visit Patchy in the hospital, along with his brother, his son, and his stepdaughters. It was not a good sight to see. I'm not going to go into any details, but I love Patchy so much. It was hard to see him laying in that bed, unresponsive and can't open his eyes or talk. It was very, very difficult to see him like that. Unfortunately, when he died, before he died, the day that he died, because he died at night, earlier that day, I just felt so strong that I needed to go see him again, one last time. And my mother was saying to me, why do you want to put yourself through that, seeing him like that, because the way he looked. And with us being so close, I just couldn't help myself. I just felt like I needed to be there because it was hard to let go. It's just so hard to let go when you love a family member. When you love a family member so much, it's just hard to let go. And every time I would go visit him, leaving the hospital, it was just hard to let go. It was hard, so hard to let go. And I'm pretty sure you could probably relate to what I'm saying. But I was the very last person that visited him. They had moved him to a different location, to a different, department out of ICU and into a it's called a palliative care. And if you don't know what palliative care, it's similar to hospice, but not quite. You're still in the hospital, and they just give special attention just to make sure that you're comfortable, because they knew that he was going to die, and of course, we did too, the family. I especially knew it because I know that look, the look of death. I know what it looks like. I'm very familiar with it. And when I saw him the very last time, it was so hard because he was so skinny, skeletal bones in his face. I thought, oh my gosh, I saw him a week before that. He didn't look quite like that. But I knew in my heart that he was dying. I just knew it. But he didn't look as bad, so I could take it. But this very last time, it was a very secluded room that they took me into. Very tiny, tiny room. And when I walked in there, before I walked in there, the nurse walked me in there and she told me to open up the door. And I saw from the outside that there's no oxygen to be given, which me and his brother had already decided that that's what we want to do. No oxygen, no resuscitation. Just let him go in peace. Um, so I walked in the room, and instead of sitting down like I did previously, the other times, no, not this time. I could not sit down because I knew he was gone pretty much. I knew I would not see him again after that day. I just knew it. And I started to break down and cry. I'm standing up over his bed, and I just start breaking down. And I thanked him for being my cousin, for being like a best friend to me, you know. He considered me his sister, and I considered him my brother. We were that close as cousins. So I thanked him, and I told him to, when he goes up to heaven, tell our grandmother, tell the family member that I said hello, that we all said hello, that, you know, we miss all of them. I thanked him for a lot of things. So in closing, I just wanted to say that I loved my cousin. I wanted to do something in his honor because the family is not having a funeral or any type of celebration of life ceremony of any kind. So I wanted to do something. I said, well, since I have a YouTube channel, I'm going to pay tribute to my cousin by creating this beautiful tablescape in his honor. And I had obituaries made for all of the family members to have something to remember him by, along with memories. We have memories, but I wanted to give everybody something tangible that they can keep and read and see the pictures and reflect back, just memories. So Patchy, I just want to say to you, I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is the end of the video. I'm going to share some pictures of our family and of Patchy. You take care. You be blessed. Thank you so much for all your prayers. All of you who have prayed for me and my family. I thank you once again. You continue to pray for us. I would really appreciate it. I know the family would appreciate it. I love you all. Sorry that this video is a little bit sad. I didn't mean to make it as sad, but it is a sad occasion. But it's a happy occasion too, because I am celebrating the life of Patchy, and I just wanted to pay tribute to him. So I love you, Patchy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the pictures.